And he's the man who's running the cloud show now at Splunk. Dan, stage is yours.
Thank you, Gita. My name is Dejan Deklich, and as you can see, I'm a vice president with by far the longest title at Splunk. I'm a vice president of cloud server-side platform engineering. I joined Splunk roughly, give or take, 6 months ago from Nice Systems, where I was a CTO in charge of building and delivering a very large-scale distributed data platform. Prior to that, I led development as both a CTO and chief architect at a variety of smaller startups in the Valley. I started my career at IBM Research and then Yahoo Research as a scientist and engineer. In short, you could say I built my career around building, developing, understanding, and occasionally selling very large data processing platforms. Now, let's talk about everything we did last year. Last year, we announced Splunk Storm for cloud developers. And Storm has grown tremendously in the last year. We now have roughly 300 paying customers. We have several thousand free customers. And we are processing data for close to 15,000 different projects. We are growing at a monthly rate of close to 1,000 new projects month over month and month and month and month. A lot of data out there. We have learned a lot. It was a very exciting year. We learned a lot about our users. We learned that they are as diverse as you would expect Splunk customers to be. On one hand, we have small startups, 2-3 developers developing their iPhone app. On the other hand, we have some of the world's largest enterprises using Storm to process their data as part of their production pipelines. Our users use Storm for all sorts of use cases. They collect logs, they analyze apps, they do QA, and they do much, much more than that. We have heard from you that Storm is great for developers, and we will continue to keep Storm targeted towards cloud developers, and we have decided to make it free. Thank you. But wait, hold your horses. There is more, there is more. You told us that the free plan is just too small. It was 1 gigabyte, and you told us that you want to stuff all of your data into cloud, not just subsets of the data. With that in mind, we bumped the size of the free plan 20 times. Developers can now, yeah, exactly, woohoo, on that one. Developers can now sign up for Storm and get a 20 gigabyte plan for free. However, that was not enough. You are demanding even more from us. You told us that developers are fine with Storm and smaller plans, simpler use cases, simpler SLAs. For production, you need something else. You need massive data volumes. We heard some honestly crazy numbers. You told us you want a service that caters to your production needs. You want SLAs. You want uptime. You want reliability. You told us about your platform use cases, applications monitoring, operations monitoring, security, forensics. They all came in the email. I got more email asking about these things than you could imagine. With that said, I'm super happy to announce to you today Splunk Cloud. Thank you. As Godfrey said, our mission is to make machine data usable, valuable, available to you. Any type of data, anywhere. You told us something very interesting. You told us that machine data in the cloud requires enterprise-grade software. For us, that means Splunk Enterprise in the cloud. With Splunk Cloud, that is exactly what we are delivering to you. You are getting all the features of Splunk Enterprise in the cloud. Now, let's take a look at the video from one of our first customers, White Ops.
Splunk Cloud has been a huge value add for us. White Ops is a digital security ad company. We essentially detect ad fraud. Interactions with advertisements are faked, impressions are faked by automated scripts. Splunk Cloud has been critical to our operations. It's helped us fight crime on the internet. We process a tremendous amount of data. Splunk Cloud has enabled us to get through reams and reams of machine data to get deep analytics. without installing our own infrastructure. Having something at your fingertips that can do ad hoc analysis with large amounts of data and kind of weed out the noise is tremendously valuable. So we'll continue down that path with Splunk Cloud.
Thank you, Tamer, and thank you, White Ops. We had dinner yesterday. It was great. He's a great guy. I encourage you to reach out to him. It's a great product that they're building. Now, allow me to share with you the features of Splunk Cloud. Splunk Cloud, first and foremost, is about Splunk Enterprise in the cloud. You get all the features that you know and love from your on-prem world delivered in the cloud. At the moment, we reside in Amazon AWS, but we will make a plan to provide the service in other clouds, both public and private, when we hear more from you. We have built Splunk Cloud with enterprise production use cases in mind. For us, that means massive data volumes, starting at several gigabytes per day and going all the way to many, many, many terabytes per day. You can forward data to Splunk Cloud from anywhere. You can forward it from your on-prem environments or any of your many and varied cloud deployments. You told us you want the service to be highly configurable, and that's exactly what we did. And you are getting still access to all the features you know and love, such as alerting, RESTful APIs, role-based access. You are getting access to most of the Splunk applications and add-ons. However, there is always however. You told us something else that was very interesting. You told us that you want Splunk to give you a single point of view across all of your environments. And that's what we call the hybrid platform. We can now, with Splunk Cloud, give you a unique view across everything that you run and operate, both on-prem and in all various clouds that you run. Another benefit of Splunk Cloud is that you don't have to provision the hardware. Me and my team do that for you. We run it, we maintain it, we patch it, we deal with security issues, and so on and so on. Now, if all of this sounded interesting to you, and you would like to hear more about the cloud, about what we are building and what we have done so far, join us in the cloud track after the keynote. Swing by our booth. We are in the Splunk Apps Lab section. Or if you see me walking by, stop me and say hi. Thank you much.